You're gonna see me in about 3, 2, 1, 0. Hey, so before we get started, have you liked and subscribed yet? Well, if you haven't, I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to like and subscribe. Also, have you listened to the free audiobook that I made for you? I'm Addicted to Asian Guys. Well, the link is down below in the comment section. I really would like to get your review, your honest review and honest feedback on that. All right, so let's get started. NXIVM leader Keith Raniere found guilty of all charges in sex cult case. This is according to NPR.org. Whew. So the leader of NXIVM, a group that espoused a philosophy of self-improvement, but was accused of recruiting, grooming, and even branding an inner circle of female sex slaves, was found guilty Wednesday by a federal jury in Brooklyn, New York. Keith Raniere, who was known as Vanguard, was convicted on all charges including sex trafficking, forced labor conspiracy, human trafficking, and multiple counts of racketeering, including sexual exploitation of a child. That's wrong on so many levels. Raniere, 58, faces up to life in prison. His sentencing is set for September 25th. Following the verdict, U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York, Richard Donahue, called Raniere a modern-day Svengali. This trial has revealed that Raniere, who portrayed himself as a savant and a genius, was in fact a massive manipulator, a con man and crime boss of a cult-like organization, including sex trafficking, child pornography, extortion, compelled abortions, oh my goodness, branding, degradation, and humiliation, Donahue told reporters. Damn, that's crazy. Ugh. Disgusting. He said Raniere's crime spree, which ruined marriages, careers, fortunes, and lives, had finally ended, and his victims will finally see justice. Throughout the trial, prosecutors argued NXIVM was a criminal enterprise that operated largely in secrecy. The Albany, New York-based group operated across the U.S. and in several other countries. Its devotees included an actress, an heiress, and a 15-year-old girl. Several of its high-ranking members have also been charged. Wow. Throughout the 6-week trial, several women offered disturbing details of their experience with Raniere and what they said they initially believed was a women's empowerment group. Wow, what a trick. Wow, it's the opposite, bruh. They testified that he ultimately blackmailed dozens of women into joining a secret society of slaves and masters called DOS, or the Vow, that operated as a sex cult under a pyramid scheme system in which they turned over a trove of damning collateral and often were left financially indebted to him. That is crazy. During closing arguments Monday, prosecutor Moira Penza told the jurors that to the outside world, Raniere's inner circle had tried to construct an image of him as a humanitarian leader, mentor, guru. He's the complete opposite. You saw him for what he was, a con man, a predator, a crime boss, Penza said, adding that Raniere had tapped into a never-ending flow of women and money, and calling him a crime boss with no limits and no checks on his power. Newer members believed NXIVM to be a self-improvement business that offered pricey coaching and training workshops based on its philosophy of a new ethical and understanding that enables humanity to rise to its noble possibility, as the group described on its now defunct website according to court documents. But Penza accused Raniere of building a personal fiefdom, through abuse and control. Maybe it's fiefdom through abuse and control. He and the women in the organization's top ranks used tactics that destroyed his victim's sense of self and ability to trust, she said. He also ordered female slaves to be branded. Several of the women who belonged to the inner circle of DOS had an NXIVM symbol seared into their flesh with a cauterizing pen, a process that took between 20 to 30 minutes to complete, while another woman was told to film the so-called ceremony. That is crazy. The women later learned the symbol contained Raniere's initials. The actress Allison Mack, best known for her role on the television series Smallville, pleaded guilty for her role as a master in the cult, often recruiting women who would ultimately be coerced into have sex with Raniere. Oh my God. As one of the Raniere's top lieutenants, Max sought to gather collateral, embarrassing or potentially criminal material from other followers that top NXIVM leaders could potentially leverage to keep dissenters from defecting and exposing the inner workings of the group. She was convicted in April of racketeering and racketeering conspiracy. Mack will be sentenced in September. Agnifilio argued through the trial that his client had committed no crimes and his directives were meant to spur their personal growth. In closing arguments Tuesday, defense attorneys Raniere had no criminal... In closing arguments Tuesday, defense attorneys said Raniere had no criminal intent and that there was no sex trafficking by DOS because the sexual encounters were consensual and there was no commercial aspect to them. Raniere did not testify in the case, and his attorneys did not call any witnesses. I wonder why. In an emailed statement, Agnifilo told NPR, Keith maintains his innocence, and we do intend to appeal. Of course, no one ever says they're guilty. Okay, so this was a crazy story. Let me know what your thoughts are on this situation down below in the comment section. I think it's really sad that a woman helped bring women into this cult, this sex trafficking cult. I mean, it's horrible. Why? I just don't know what went wrong. Like, I know acting gigs are sometimes they're far and few. You know, I know acting can be tough. Getting a gig can be tough, but you're actually going to put human beings in harm's way, recruit women to be abused because I don't get that. I mean, even if she had a thriving career or no career, you know, I just don't see why you would do that. Like, just get a job or go back to school like the rest of us. Like, that's crazy. I don't understand why she would get involved in this. Like, and Smallville was a huge show. Like, why? I don't understand that. But let me know what your comments are below. This is just a crazy story, but I just wanted to share it with you, just so you know what's going on. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this with other people. Yeah, like when guys, like for the ladies out there, when guys try to talk to you, sometimes they're pimps, so just be careful. Even pimps come in apparently there are female pimps, there are male pimps, there are white pimps, black pimps, Asian pimps, Spanish pimps. You know, so beware, because some people seem really normal, but they're actually pimps. Because it seems like she was actually a pimp. That's the, you know, I'm just putting it in real day terms. So just watch your back. If it seems like a guy or a girl is interested in you, just watch your back a little closer than you usually would. I hope you have a wonderful day, and don't forget to share this with your friends and family, because I just want people to be aware of what's going on and just to be on alert. Don't be paranoid, but just be a little bit more on alert. And don't forget to listen to the free audiobook that I made for you. I'm Addicted to Asian Guys. And yeah, let me know what you think about the audiobook. I look forward to getting your honest feedback on it, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.